The Elder Scrolls Online Update 48 has officially hit the public test server, and I know this is always the part where I say, and with it comes a ton of changes, but I'll be completely honest with you guys, there's not a whole lot of changes. There's new content, which is definitely awesome, and I'm super excited to talk about it with you guys, but I know a lot of you guys watch these videos for balance updates though, and I gotta say, at least for week 1, there's not a whole lot to say in that regard, but let's talk about it anyway and start with balancing. So, for healers specifically, because, we always talk about healing on this channel, Apocryphal Gate from the Curative Runiform skill line got a fix that will now properly generate Crux if you sprint through the portal. The Restoration Staff got a fix to prevent the effect of light attacks returning as a healing ability in some cases. That was all, folks. If you're thinking, okay, well, maybe healers are just light on the balance changes, but I also play a tank or a DPS, and I bet they had a lot of changes. Well, think again. Pretty much every change that is in the rest of the patch notes are exclusively bug fixes, at least in the balancing section. Not that bug fixes are unwelcome by any means, just that I'll admit I'm surprised to not see more balance changes. I'll also admit, however, that I'm not sure if this is due to time and resources being placed elsewhere for this particular patch, or maybe ZOS is cooking up a larger balance update behind the scenes for a later date, maybe when they do the whole overland difficulty thing, or maybe they just simply didn't want to do anything for balancing this patch. Whatever the reason is, unless there are some drastic changes in subsequent weeks of the PTS, then we can safely assume there will be no changes to any build when Update 48 drops. When it comes to new content, Phase 3 of the Writhing Wall Event is live on the PTS. Once that's complete, your current characters will be able to access Eastern Solstice. Or you can just create a Solstice template character and jump right into Eastern Solstice, skipping the requirement to complete the event. As I've done previously, I won't be showing any gameplay of Eastern Solstice or the Writhing Wall Event as to not spoil anything and let you guys experience that for yourself, and because things on the PTS are subject to change. When we get to Eastern Solstice, we should expect to see some new quests, a few delves, a new public dungeon, a few world bosses, some sky shards, and more. There are some new overland sets that will come with Eastern Solstice, but since they are overland sets, I don't think they'll see much use. All in all, though, I had a lot of fun with the little time I did spend with the Writhing Wall event, and I'm looking forward to when it hits live servers. Speaking of events, our next topic is a brand new week-long event called Hearts Week. It's hosted in the festival grounds of Belkarth and tasks you with completing a few quests. The event seems to be all about love, friendships, and companions, and the global passives definitely reflect that. Companions gain double XP, they gain more rapport and lose less. On top of that, doing a number of things with a companion active will give you some event tickets and cool loot. When the event hits live servers, I will most definitely have a dedicated guide covering that event and how you can make the most of it, but until then, make sure to unlock any companions that you haven't already. The last thing that I wanted to talk about was some more stuff about the Vengeance Cyrodiil campaign. Most of you probably know what Vengeance is by now, but this upcoming Vengeance test in Update 48 will bring you a new system called loadouts. These are predetermined sets of skills, stats, and perks that allow you to tailor your playstyle to your particular liking. They've got a few to choose from, and I'm definitely most excited for the Battle Medic, whatever that ends up being. Now, you may have been listening closely and said, did you say perks? Yes, I did. Vengeance is now also introducing perks, which will be divided into 3 categories, those being red, blue, and yellow. I haven't been able to go and personally test all of this for myself yet, but I'll pop into Vengeance sometime during this week, and if the changes are pretty substantial, I'll make a dedicated video going much further in depth. Other than that, there were some general bug fixes, housing stuff, new achievements, etc. A lot of things that are pretty typical for an ESO update. They're also doing some more animation-related things behind the scenes to make the game feel a little better and reduce memory load on people's systems, so that's nice too. I might have missed a couple things, but I don't think that I missed anything too terribly important. If I did, let me know in the comments. But either way, though, I think that should cover it for my initial impressions of Update 48 PTS. If there are any huge changes in the upcoming weeks, I'll make sure to let you guys know right away. Other than that, though, I hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. Don't forget to check out the link in the description so you can follow me on stuff and join my Discord server. Before we head out, I also want to give a quick shout out to my Patreon supporters Tyler Scott, Dylan Stewart, Sharney Lee, and Carlos Camacho. as well as my YouTube members King Gingy, Durgy, Insert Username, Timeburn, and Malcolm Ewing. Thank you guys for your continued support, and I sincerely appreciate it. I think all I've got left to say is that I've been Doc. Take care of yourselves, be good to others, don't forget to check out the PTS if you're on PC, and I will catch y'all in the next one.